Hello my friends, I'm so glad to see you again. Today is 22 January 2026. It was a long time. I didn't make a video because I was really sick, and it was terrible. I had such a terrible flu. I was thinking I'm gonna die, but now I feel a little bit better, which is okay. So today I'm going to change my identity card. We have a new type of identity card. It will be a smaller one, and we don't have address type on him. So I will flip the camera and I will film the road, because you see me, I will gonna talk a little bit. So I am curious about you. How is your new year? If it is good or if it is not. Just get down my I don't know how to say this, jacket. Good. And I am prepared to drive to Petroșani city because I want to change my identity card, my ID. Luckily for us in Romania, we don't have an ICE, ICE. This is how we calling them in Romania. So it was a really terrible winter. It was oh, we have a lot of ice here, but I put some salt, and it's more easy to drive now. So we have a lot of ice, but now it's better. So it was a pretty bad winter. The snow started to melt a little bit. It's not too much, but it is. We had minus 20 degrees. It was terrible cold. It's the coldest winter in the last 9 years, and it pretty was. So from today the weather will start to be a little bit more warmer. We could have about 2 degrees here in Krivadia village, and yeah, let's go to the road. So tell me about your days, about your life. How was your life? How was your day? This clip, it will not be edited. Oh yeah, I like so much to drive. I can't drive too much because of my back, but I do everything what I can to drive when I can, and I like it so much. I like so much to drive. So the road is clear now. We have good conditions to drive, and I'm so glad because a few days ago it was full of snow. I wanted to film that, but I didn't have the entire equipment, so I couldn't fix the camera. Oh, here we have a fox dead. Oh no, it's a dog. Oh. I hate to see dead animals on the road, to be honestly, and I've seen so many. So the drive condition was horrible. Was a lot of snow, a lot of ice. Trucks was stopped on the road, and it was pretty bad. But now it's much better. Much better. Unfortunately, we have a lot of holes in the asphalt. It's happened each year, but this year is something special because there are many holes and bigger, much more bigger. So am moving too fast. I don't feel really good. This is, and I don't know from what or from what could cause that. I have no idea. It's pretty sneaky and I don't like that. So this is the road E79. I have about 20 kilometers until Petrochai. It's the nearest city of my village, and I must change my ID. So I'm glad I have to film because it took so much time. Now I can do this. I do this. So how was your life? What did you do between the night in the years? The night in the years. You know, this English is so strange as a language. I mean, you are so kind, and it's kind of a problem. So I think it's the same word. Kind, you are kind, and it's kind of a problem. Why it's like that? And there are not many words. Seems to be are the same. I mean, just context make the difference. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't remember which of them are, but yeah. So for a moment I'm thinking to do this in Romanian because it's much easier for me to speak in my natural language. That would mean I give up, and I don't want to give up because I already start, and from now I just must to improve my English, my ability to speak, learn new words and stuff like that. The interesting part is when I listen to podcast on YouTube, it's pretty interesting because it seems so cursive for me to speak that in my mind. So I think I have a problem with the grammar because I think I complicate too much the idea of speaking in English. So perhaps much more simple if I don't try to argue everything what I want to say. Yeah. So of course, this is one of the dangerous portion of the road. You can see we have a lot of ice near the road. It was covered with ice. It was so bad. I mean, really bad. We have snow on the mountains, then snow again. In a way, not bad. It's good because in the spring it will be a lot of snow on the mountains, and will be much more water into the summer when the scorch will come. I don't know how to say seceta. I don't remember. So my car is good. It's making her duty. I'm so glad I have her. It's not the most unbelievable car in the world, but in a way she is, because she's really resistant. I go to work on the railway, and it's a lot of stones and bad conditions in the car. It resists heroic. I mean, I think other cars will just dismembrate. S-ar dezmembra, cum zicem noi în română. S-ar dezmembra. But maybe I should put some clips in Romanian and use Google Translate or YouTube Translate. I think you have this option to translate in English, and that will be much easier for me. It will be much easier, but life is not so easy, or maybe it is easy. Some people make our life more harder how to do that. And sometimes we make choice that makes our lives more harder. And that's the tricky part. The tricky part. So I was thinking this year to go in Serbia, perhaps in the spring. I always wanted to visit that country, and it's a pretty good idea to do that, and it will help you. It will help me to relax, to see the Danube. I like so much the Danube. I don't know, but each time when I'm going there, I feel exceptional. Like I feel when I'm going to jet ski. It's in the mountains, and being in the mountains, I always feel exceptional. I don't know. I just love mountains. I'm not so attracted at sea or oceans. Perhaps where the ocean meet or the sea meet the mountains, because yes, there is fantastic. But I always prefer the mountains because always it's a different view, a different landscape, and that's why. But the funny thing is, I have to work, and I work so much, and I don't have time. And when I have time, I don't have money. And because I don't have enough money, I can go. So I make a small travel, about 1 to 2 months distance. Yeah, 2 months. So I'm planning in February, if not in February, maybe in March, when the weather will be much warmer outside, to go to the Danube and maybe go to the Herculan, because we have thermal baths out there, and I want to make some bath in that thermal water because I feel so good after. It's so good for my bones. My bones are really happier. My articulations are really happier. Unfortunately, I think I have a sensibility in my lungs, and that is ridiculous. I remember the first problem I had with my lungs was in, I think I had 14 years, 12 years, yeah, so something there, something terrible wrong. Terrible. And each time when the winters came, yes, when the difference of temperatures are too much. For example, today we have 3 degrees with plus, and tomorrow we have -6. And this type of difference is killing me. It destroys my mood, my everything. It destroys it. And I can't adapt. I always sick. I don't have energy. I don't have power. I just want to die. I'm just crawling like a reptile. I mean, and it's ugly because it's take your possibility to enjoy this life. Yeah, here was a car crash. The car remained here. Nobody came to take it. It's here for about a month, I think. Hope people didn't die, but sometimes it just happened that it's not worth to take the car from. You just let her in the ditch, and that's all. So we have a lot of holes in the road, in the asphalt. I have 70 kilometers an hour, and I'm driving so fast. So I'm going to change my ID, and after that I'm going to help a friend to change his tires. a tire, and I'm tired. It's just a tires, the car tires, they are so tired. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know why they didn't find a different word for each. I mean, in Romania is I'm tired. Sunt obosit. In Romanian, tires is cauciucuri, so you can't confuse them. Never ever. Can't. Just can't. So yes, here is Peștera Boli. Another really section of road with a lot of problems, a lot of accident here when it's no really powerful. The trucks remain blocked on the road, they can't move, and traffic jams, and yeah, it's just 100 meters, but that's pretty bad. When it's not so powerful, it's pretty bad. It's happened just, I think, a week ago, and it's happened many times this winter because it was a big winter. I mean, a really big winter. So here we have a cave. I don't know how to say in English, but I think it's a cave. Yeah, it's a nice one. You have possibility to enter in here. There are bridges above the water. It's lighting. You have light inside. The ticket is pretty cheap. I think it's maybe €3. Not so expensive. So you could come and visit. If you want to see more, you can search on Google about Peștera Boli. Boli caves. Yeah. Boli, which is mean boală, which is mean disease. Now, it's such a strange thing, but some people have the name of Boli. That's mean Boli, diseases. Strange. I'm approaching on Petroșani. The weather is not so bad, just it's cloud, and I miss the sun, to be honestly, but even if it's sun, I don't have energy to go somewhere. I really don't like that, but I don't have what to do. So I understand the people from Norway or Denmark or what countries are on that side of earth. They are all the time depressive, and I understand them why. You don't have sun, just clouds, just snow, just cold, terrible winters, day by day. It's depressing. I understand them. I am depressed. I didn't see the sun for so much time, and because I feel bad and I don't know why, much worse. And if you go to a hospital, you better not go there because it's full, and doctors are so few, and everybody is nervous, and they don't have time to treat you well, to take care of you properly, and you just don't want to be there, to be honestly. So I treat myself how good I can. The funny fact is, I made an anti-flu vaccine. That was exceptional. The problem is, the vaccine I've made doesn't contain the antigens of the new type of flu we had, which was more aggressive. So it doesn't protect me. And I had 3 weeks of such a terrible life. It was so terrible, and even now I feel terrible, to be honestly. I mean, I don't feel like a normal people with normal energy. I just want to go home and stay in bed and sleep. And sometimes I have powerful headaches. Headaches. You get the idea. And it's bad. And I have 1 month, maybe 2 until the spring came. The weather will be much warmer and I will feel, I hope, better again. I hope, because now I think I'm gonna die. So this is happened time to time. This is how things work in this world. Many people die from flu, other dies from, I don't know what type of disease. But I always have a problem with lungs. Oh, we have a nice dog here. So many abandoned dogs. Too many. I hate communism. I wish that disease never been invented. I hope you people from America and all other countries never wish to have communism. Never ever, never ever ever. It's much better for you to die than to have communism, because if you go to communism, you will never ever 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 have a life. Your life will end. It will terminate. You will not have a life anymore. You will not have possibility to have a car. You will not have possibility to say what you want. And you look at Iran and North Korea and other shitty stuff like this. Even Turkey. Turkey is dictature. Go to Turkey and say something about Erdogan, you're done. Your life is ended. So I think you get the idea. Don't wish to be in communism. Never wish to have a dictatorship. It's the worst thing you can do. Your life is done. It's ended. Now that man has courage. So now we enter in the Petroshan city. It's snowing really well. I hope not happen, but yeah, it's happened. It's an empty town. Too much old people. Younger lives into the biggest city, and it's nothing fun. I think in 20 years the Petroshan will be nobody here. I mean, just people who are waiting to die. We have some jam in the traffic. Wow. So we have electrical bus. Those are the new EV bus, which is good because they don't pollute. The transport is cheaper, really cheaper. I mean, with $1.50, you can travel an entire day on all lines, all bus lines, which is fantastic, to be honestly. Just, it's so cheap. It's pretty cheap. Consider that 1 liter of diesel of gasoline is $1 and almost $2. Yeah, the gasoline and the diesel in Romania, it's almost $2 per liter. I don't know why Americans complain that the price of the gasoline is big, because you should come here in Romania when the minimum wage is 500 euro, and yeah, buy gasoline with $2 per liter. I must find a way where to park the car, make some copy, some acts, and I will go to police. I must be there at 12 o'clock. So we we are entered in the city. I mean, I am in the city. I will enter in the central part of the city, which is something different. I feel so bad. I hate my life. I hate my life every day. I'm going to doctor and they said you have nothing. Like I feel I want to kill them sometimes. Trust me, I because you go each time and they say you have nothing. My blood analyzers are okay. They said you have nothing. You're fine. You need a woman. When I hear that. Oh, you have feel so sick. You go into doctor, your family doctor, and he say you need a woman. Why he's still alive? I don't know. Why I tolerate him? Because he's a good man. He do what he can, but doing what you can sometimes is not enough. Now, welcome to center part of the city. Nothing funny. Communist city made by communists. Piece of communist. Let's see if we can find a park in the mall parking. Mall parking. Oh, we don't have a parking mall because I see people trying to find a parking place. Oh yeah, we have it, but now it's too late. So maybe we find a place here near to the police. A lot of older people. Too many old people. Look, just older. I mean, when I see a young woman, it's fantastic. I mean, something so rare.